Hi, and welcome to Cat Dad Gaming. Today I'll be playing Slay the Princess, but before I get into any of that, I'm gonna have to go off on this amazing, for me anyway, tangent. So, I've written notes because there's so much on my mind. So, first off, what is going on? Some of these videos have 200 views, the Garden of Banban video has 700. This is insane! I was literally expecting each video to get 3 views, so I have no idea what to say, so thank you everybody, it is absolutely incredible. Oh, creepy. So, I am really happy to play this game as well. So, before I start, I just have to say that I have a game called Scarlet Hollow, which is one of the first games I've planned on the channel to make as a multi-part series, which looks really cool. It has fantastic artwork by Abby Howard. Everything about the vibes and the creepy artwork just is right up my alleyway. So their company Black Tabby Games makes Scarlet Hollow. So I just happened to be scrolling through Steam the other day and I see Slay the Princess and instantly I'm like, oh, I have to play this game. And then I click on it and it's also Black Tabby Games. So slight hint, Scarlet Hollow will be one of the games I play in the future. But right, for that, I thought I'd give Slay the Princess demo a go because it wouldn't be so many parts. And with that rant out of the way, I think we can get started. So with that, let's get into it. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. Okay.
Oh, and the screen moves with me. That's very nice.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Your voice is really familiar. So, I'm here to slay her. If I don't, it will be the end of the world. Explore. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't somebody else do this? Oh, there's more. Forget it? I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to offer Monarch, Viva la Revolution. Walk towards the cabin, turn around and leave. Huh. Let's go with this one. The end of the world?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
You literally explain nothing. How can a princess locked away in a basement end the world? If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her. Do you have any evidence to back this up? Yeah, let's go with, if you don't tell me.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out. Which she will, unless you do something about it.
Ah. That's interesting. Ooh, I like this mouse cursor. Seems to be a claw or something. So this leaves a kind of, philosophical dilemma where there's potentially something bad that's going to happen, but there's no way to prove it. Right, that's really interesting. Okay, what happens if she gets out then? I want specifics.
The more specifics you have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important job. She's a princess. People will listen to her because listening to her is in their nature, and when they do, everything will come crashing down.
Still, once again, you are being extremely vague. Have you ever considered that the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up here?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Is that Jonathan Sims? Hang on, I'm gonna have to alt-tab out. Fully voice acted by the impeccable Jonathan Sims. It is Jonathan Sims, okay. Okay. This is gonna have to be another tangent. Right. Where was it? Oh yeah, Jonathan Sims. So, okay, it's gonna be a bit of a tangent. So Jonathan Sims is a voice actor and writer and extremely talented, all around. You know, one of those people that I'm extremely jealous of. But you know, and they do a podcast called The Magnus Archives, which is one of my favorite podcasts out there. It's extremely good. I highly recommend every single one of you to go play it. Go listen to it right now. It's fantastic. Give it a first episode. You know, if you like it, great. If you don't, yeah, put it on the shelf. But so good, so good. Yeah, in fact, this bag on the thing is a Magnus Archives bag. So yeah, clearly a fan, and definitely recommend it to everyone. So another thing which I have to kind of leads me on is that there's a character in the Magnus Archives called Sasha, who is the reason why we've named the cat Sasha. So just a little bit of information for you. Sasha is the name of the cat because of the Magnus Archives. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. And now this runtime of the game is going to be extremely long as I just keep having random tangents.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
Right.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Oh, I love your voice. Okay.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
You are not reliable at all. You've literally given me nothing except cryptic clues.
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
What kind of logic is that? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Got him. He's not wrong. Can't someone else do this?
Oh, if only that were the case. But I don't make the rules.
Don't you?
I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far. But unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off.
Reluctance? Yeah, I'm not exactly eager to kill a random princess that I have no information, evidence, or anything to suggest that she's evil or going to destroy the world, except for you, who have literally given nothing.
Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
Right. Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you ever considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
Anarchy.
I mean, maybe some people do. Nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
No. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. Okay, I'm sold. No. Okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. Yeah.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Oh no, I don't want to do this.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
I really like the artwork. Yeah. And I really love this kind of 2D, 3D thing going on. That's really good.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, She will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
She will lie, she will cheat. Yeah, because I'm trying to murder her. Without any evidence or backup.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Voice of the hero. Oh. Do we have conflicting narrators? Oh dear, that.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed into the cabin. I don't want to proceed into the cabin. I want to leave. I want to go home. I don't want to kill this lady.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
No.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I don't feel comfortable. Can I go back? I hate. Explore, take the blade into the basement. I don't want the blade. Let's talk first. Oh, weapons create awkward situations where you
The door
might
to the basement
kill someone.
creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour.
Some fucked up logic.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh no.
It's hypnotising. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Hi? Just checking in on you. I'm here to save you. Lie, I'm here to save you. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you. Continue down the stairs. I think I'm just going to continue.
You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done.
I'm going to kill her with my bare hands. What are you, a monster?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
There's just not enough information to make a decision. Oh.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Probably not. Hold on, let's talk a bit first. Examine the change, I'll see what I can do. Let's talk first.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, sorry princess, I agree with you. Your voice says it all. What's your name? Don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up here for a reason. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking? Good question. I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently a threat to the world. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? Keep it locked away. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Ugh. Retrieve the blade. I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up and it isn't worth the risk to take your word over the potential fate of the world. Retrieve the blade. Go back upstairs without saying another word. Oh my god, so many options. I can't believe they've been keeping you down here like this. I'm getting you out of here. Okay, I'm going to get you out of here. Don't make me regret this. Or have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
Isn't it?
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating?
Mm-hmm.
She has to eat, right?
She has to eat, right? Bit of Breek and Hope popping back in. Oh, wow. Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right? Yeah, I know. What's your name?
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
Right.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Princess what?
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
It's just like being Mario. So is Princess your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
It's good voice acting too.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name though. Everyone has a name.
Are you actually a princess? Are you a demon princess? Are you just
Okay,
innocent?
That's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason.
Which is?
I don't actually know what that reason is, but you
True.
don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
True. I mean, for all I know, there could be just some like issues with the ascension to the throne, and you've just been removed, and you're completely
You
innocent.
have all the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
Apparently, you're a threat. But I don't think you're actually dangerous. But I wanted to see you for myself. I'm still not sure what to believe, that one. I'm starting to think it's true, yeah. There's something about you that doesn't feel right. I mean, there is something that doesn't feel right, but not enough to murder you.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Oh no.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
Oh no.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Oh, yeah, exactly. If you've been here so long you don't remember your name, that's awful. I'm sorry, princess.
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
Not at all. Not even a hint. No, which is why I don't think you're actually dangerous.
Sooner or later, you'll learn to trust me. Hopefully it won't be too late when you finally come around.
Sorry, John, or Jonathan, but I played, the Stanley Parable to literally annoy the heck out of the narrator, so...
Thank you for believing me. Now, can you help me get out of here?
Honestly, if the fate of the world is at stake, I probably wouldn't release you, but I also wouldn't kill you. I'm in a awkward moral conundrum. I still have a few more questions left. Examine the chains, I'll see what I can do.
There's going to be plenty of time to chat after I'm free, but okay. What do you want to know?
What do I want to know? I won't kill you, but I can't just set you free, it's too risky. What if I stayed for a while and just kept you company? Maybe then everyone could be happy. Keep her locked away? I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Retrieve the blade. I'm sorry, I can't just trust you. I'm getting you out of here. Don't make me regret this. I won't kill you, but I can't just set you free. That sounds good.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Compromise, eh?
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
I feel so bad.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
She will find a way out.
So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
Sorry, hero.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help.
Oh.
But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Okay. So, one line of dialogue ago, I was very happy to just sit and talk and then probably release you after like one line of dialogue. But that last line of dialogue from the princess has really thrown me off now because that was red flags, you know, alarm bells ringing, creepy danger mode. Sasha, come on. So. Are you done, Prince? Alright. So, I think letting her go is actually a really bad idea right now. Alarm bells ringing, red flags, you know. But this game has multiple options. So I think I'm going to release her, see what happens, and then we can jump back in if everything goes tits up, which I think is pretty good. So, let's help her escape.
Can't be serious.
I'm sorry. Look at those eyes. How can I resist?
Thank you. Thank you. You won't regret this, I promise.
I'm sure I will.
You're making a huge mistake.
Very possibly.
No. I think you're doing the right thing.
No, I think you're doing the right thing. I have no idea.
Walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
I'm pretty sure tugging chains bolted into the wall will do nothing.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Exactly.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Key? Nope.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs indeed.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabinet.
No, it's a phrase, but there is literally a bar of light coming through. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
So, I think this game probably has like a whole multitude of possible endings, and this is just a demo. But I think I should settle with running away, freeing the princess, and not freeing the princess. I think that is a good balance. Because I could probably play this game for hours otherwise.
But the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Oh shit. Oh, the framing of that's so good.
Is someone else here?
You locked the door, yeah. Hey, let me out of here.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Until the task is done. Well. Well. Your true colours are revealed, narrator. Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
It's like we're going to the bottom of the stairs then.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
You need to be a little bit more persuasive, narrator.
Easier for whom?
Uh-huh. Easier for whom?
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
Meow.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Through the bolted door. Alright.
She barely hesitates
Oh.
before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
I was not expecting that. Oh, that's grim. Oh, it's so vivid. You can see bone, you can see the skin. Oh, god damn. Okay, now.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
Alright, this is gonna be a
Or
no
we
kill.
could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Now. Free the princess, slay the princess. Let's free the princess.
Fine.
Right, Jonathan.
Against your better judgment,
Oh.
you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
So, just this artwork is so good? Where are these claws coming from? Are they my hands? Wait. What's going on? Are we demons and she's actually an innocent princess? Like, who's gonna say stop the demon army? Because they are some talons. Some reptile-looking skin. See? Human, possibly. Flesh and blood. Little oversized eyes, but that's stylistic. I do love the fact that there's like watercolor blood there. What the heck are we then? Are we the bad guys?
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Ooh, it's grim.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
Now what?
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
It's 'cause she's a badass bitch.
No, she didn't. She clutches the wound, softly smiling as her gaze meets yours.
Right.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
That is very unnerving. I think I'm in danger.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door, yeah.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
Then why didn't you kill her?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Are you my conscious then? Because I'm not on board with this, Narita.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Thank you.
Watch me.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Slay the princess. Times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Warn her. Slay the princess. Slay the princess. Slay the princess. Let's warn her.
Stop that.
Oh, I thought this was all a little too easy.
Your voice has gone very strange.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
It was not.
But the princess dodges. Wait, she dodges?
Wait, princess dodges?
Stop it. Stop trying to resist. resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Are you? Slay the princess times 1,000,000,000. Resist.
The blade! Move the blade!
I won't. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I can see you're doing your best to resist what's happening to you. I'll try and make this quick.
Yeah, you seems like you're in the right here. I'm some weird scaly demon monster with claws who's trying to murder you.
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm. You feel her claws on your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease.
Pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease. That is a nice phrase.
You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained red as your blood seeps into the fabric.
That's wild.
When she manages to escape from this place and bring ruin to the world, know that it was all your fault.
Well, if I'm dead, I think my worries don't extend that far.
It can't just end like this, right?
Right?
As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry. It's over.
I think I might have fucked up a little bit. Alright.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Everything goes dark, and you die. I like the side there. The exasperation in your voice. Yeah. Chapter 2. The Damsel. Oh.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Chapter 2? Wouldn't this be like Chapter 1 and the games have repeated? Like, why would it be Chapter 2? Chapter 2 implies that this is a continuation, rather than a restart.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I have yet to see proof of that, so I've not killed her. Let's run away. Oh, I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this happened already? Okay, no. Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. But I died, what am I doing here? She's going to kill me again. Oh, don't you worry, I'll gladly slay that princess. She's got it coming. Lie? Yep. Okay, definitely gonna slay this princess. Yeah, I get it. I'm going to the cabin. Silently proceed to the cabin. Screw this, I'm getting the hell out of here. Turn around and leave. Let's go with... Hasn't this happened already?
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I.
But you were like my conscious or something. Oh, you are an extremely unreliable narrator. This is interesting.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
But you remember, do you, hero? Interesting.
Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. We can help her. We just have to find a way. Oh, is there another one of us in here? Help her? Need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
What's going on?
Sure, and all of us in here definitely believe you.
And there's now the voice of doubting?
Just stay focused on the task at hand.
Task. I say task. Don't you worry, I'll gladly slay her. Screw this, I'm getting the hell out of here.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Screw you guys, I'm going home. Okay, fine. You're persistent. I'll go to the cabin and slay the princess. Ugh. Talk, maybe you won't slay her. Lie, yes, I definitely know where I'm going. Nope, the only thing that matters is where I'm not going. It's like I said, I'm pretty okay with the world ending. Let's lie.
Somehow I doubt that, but fine.
Sassy.
I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Yep, I'm going.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads fixed the cabin.
Ow!
How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
How convenient. For you. But also, how? I went the other direction, right? Okay, I'm going to the cabin. Sheesh. Turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
I am familiar with the concept of dying, yes. I don't care, I'm not gonna kill her. Good, maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this. Quietly continue down the path.
Stakes and consequences aren't emotional blackmail. They're facts of life, and if you had an ounce of maturity, you'd understand that.
Yeah, however, you haven't presented me with any facts. You've just presented me with statements. Statement begins. But none of those statements have really provided any evidence or any inkling to provide, like, proof.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Yep. I'm going.
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
What? What's going on? There's no fighting this, is there? I have to go into the cabin, don't I? Fine. Oh yeah, I guess I'll... Oh yeah? Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction. Again. In fact, I'm gonna just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place, yeah.
There's always a choice.
How does the house been here?
Right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who has ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Sorry, narrator. I just can't.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Right.
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
Why is the music just become distorted? And also, how is the cabin there? It was either down here or up there.
But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
What? What's going on?
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin.
The cabin.
An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait,
Right.
what's going on?
What is going on? What? What's going on here then, eh?
You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
Get wrecked, narrator.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
Is it certain death? This is really creepy though. I have no idea what's going on. How is there an infinite number of cabins? Not just cabins, the specific cabins. Like, everywhere in the universe is here? Oh.
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Wait. Because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies? Is that true? Chapter 2 again. The Stranger.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
So once again, you're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin, and in the basement of that cabin is a princess. Wait, that's different. Is there a wall around us now?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Hey, I'm getting deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. You aren't kidding. She actually ended the world last time, didn't she? What the hell is she? Those walls weren't here last time. You can't just force me to go to the cabin.
What are you talking about? Those walls have always been there. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost, or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
What are we? What is the princess? Why is the princess going to destroy the world?
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
I have so many questions.
Yeah, screw this guy. They might have walled off everything but the path to the cabin, but I'm sure there's plenty of other ways we can ruin his day.
Voice of the contrarian, eh?
If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off. Still, the world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful.
Did it?
You are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
This is just a demo, and there's already at least 3 endings. It's crazy. Oh, don't you worry. I'll gladly slay the princess. She's got it coming. Did she? She basically just self-defended herself. Yep, okay, definitely gonna slay the princess. Yeah, get out against the cabin.
I have one last warning for you.
One last warning. Look at these walls. Something really wants me to kill this princess.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore them, they're just being difficult for the sake of it.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is odd, the air smelling faintly of plastic, the wood of the walls fitting together at uncomfortable angles. The only furniture is a plain wooden table, its legs all the wrong lengths, causing it to tilt towards the door. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyways?
I like you, voice the contrarian.
I, for one, would rather have it. We don't really know what we're dealing with here. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
At least one more. Take the blade, come on.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Into the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old wooden staircase. The steps are warped and shoddily constructed. The air seeping up from below is heavy, oppressive, with an odd stink to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs, its multi-tonal lilt adding to the already uneasy atmosphere.
Hello. Is someone there?
Well, that's different. Oh my.
This isn't what I expected her to sound like.
Oh, I'm nervous.
What is she?
What is she? Oh my.
I think we'd all like to know.
I think we'd all like to know. Thank you, voice the contrarian.
You carefully make your way down the stairs. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view.
Also a little bit different.
She locks eyes with you. one moving a little faster than the other.
Oh.
The loose skin of her face stretches into something resembling a smile.
That sound design. Oh. And shivers down my spine.
Good lord. Something in her neck bulges, roiling under her skin as she starts to speak, her voice pouring out between her closed teeth.
Oh, this art is so good. Something in her neck bulges. That is very bad. Look at that. Oh, and this eye twitching. Oh, and her voice is coming out between closed teeth? Oh no.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I had a friend.
Okay, I am feeling less regretful about choosing to take the knife with me. Not gonna lie. To be continued. Okay. Thank you for playing. There's 7 endings in the demo and many more ways to die. 7! What? That's insane! The amount of work they must have done is just incredible. Want more content? Episodes 1 to 3 Scarlet Hollow right now. Yeah, like I said earlier, I plan to play Scarlet Hollow, so if you like the kind of style of this game, you kind of know what you're going to expect. Although Scarlet Hollow is slightly different, it's, well, you'll see if you watch the videos. So yeah, I need a moment. Damn, that was good. I enjoyed that. Right, that was Slay the Princess. What a ride. That game ticks every single box for me. I much prefer psychological dread and horror to just jump scares. I really like I really like psychological horror, and this game has it in spades. I love the fact that you have a unreliable narrator. I love the fact that you have conflicting viewpoints. I love the fact that you have no idea what's going on at the beginning. You have, you know, do you press the button? The world will end if you press the button, or, you know, one of these kind of scenarios, which I've seen quite a lot. This is really well done. The voice acting is just stellar from both voice actors. The multiple endings is incredible. The sound design was really good. I mean, yeah, the art's fantastic. I could just go on. But the video is already going to be close to an hour, I think, at this point. So that was literally just the demo. So add it to your wish list on Steam. Pick it up when it comes out, because this game is probably going to be a gem. Leave a comment below if you have any idea about what's actually going on here, or tell me what's happening in the other endings, because I haven't checked them out yet, and I would love to know. So with that, yeah. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, because it really is helping the channel grow. And with that, I hope to see you again sometime soon. Take care.